This is Jasmine here. Wow, these rooms bring me back a lot of memories. I remember sitting here for hours and hours and hours. And as a property agent who just commenced my journey, I actually was in confinement with my boy. My second child is so big now, so much bigger size than me. But that time, this was where I breastfeed him. I had my confinement. I was like locked up in this room. So COVID-19 is actually what? It's just simply confinement for me. So this room brings me a lot of memories. I had space here to put the baby cot. I had a TV station here because I'm constantly on the bed. And my salvation was my phone. I was doing intensive breastfeeding. I had boxes and boxes on that table there where I was constantly asking my helper, okay, I'm just constantly having the mechanical devices fixed on me, and I was expressing milk daily, and I was doing, I'm not sure the mummies, so for those of you who haven't had children, bear with me a little bit, but basically I was doing this. I was expressing milk on one side and I was feeding my baby on the other side in order, because I was a crazy, fanatic, passionate mom about breastfeeding at the time. And I'm so skinny, I'm so small, I never have enough milk supply. So this room brings me back so much memories. I feel that I was torturing myself. I was giving my all to my baby, but what I was doing at the time was trying to make sure that my milk supply is always one step ahead of the baby's needs. So I was expressing on one side and not giving my milk to my baby and putting into storage, and I keep on latching him. And you know, this little boy, he was, it's a lot of memories that I had here. I was carrying him here and he was doing this. At 1 month, he was doing this because my milk flow wasn't fast enough for this hungry boy, and he was doing this, his little fist was here, and that brings back a lot of memories. But here was also how I started my real estate journey. I was confined to this bed for months because of the breastfeeding journey that I had. I was juggling with devices. My hands are so tired. So I'm not sure, those of you who want to meet with me soon, have a look at my fingers and my hands, and you will notice I have a lot of pop-up veins from the years of carrying the baby as they grow and they get heavier, of course, and constantly slinging them and moving around with them. But because I was confined on this bed, and yet I'm very determined to say, I want to do well in my real estate business, because in 2009, I delivered my boy in January, and I started being a property agent in April 2009. And basically it was a way, it was an excuse for me to get out of the house because I was having COVID-19. But that time was COVID 2009. Inside this house, only 1 month, I tak boleh tahan. I ran. So I told myself I just want to get out of the house, and I went on to switch on my property agent license because as a real estate graduate, I can switch it on. But basically the excuse was simply just to get out of the house. I just need time out of the house. I'm like going crazy inside the house. So I totally can get what is coming up ahead for me if the lockdown continues in our own home, and to stay safe, Singaporeans, stay safe. So I just want to share with you the journey that I had. This was where, get this, I honed my telemarketing skills, because all I had at that time was just a earpiece to connect to the phone. I don't even have hands to press the phone, but all I did was to lie down there, breastfeed, express, breastfeed, express, and doing my real estate business. I called, and because I had nothing better to do, I couldn't do anything. I said, this will be my first lead generation method that I must master, because in 2009, I don't speak like how I speak now. It took a lot of years of application on the ground to learn to first speak with a smile, to project my voice. And if you know me, you also know that I speak fast. It's a habit I'm trying to get rid of now. So friends, do remind me to speak a little bit slower. If you find that I go into my unconscious habit of speaking fast. But why do I have this habit of speaking fast? Was because in 2009, I had to get my point across in a few seconds over the phone before the owner plucked down the phone on me. And I meet a lot of friends and who are today still my clients. So for those of you who have been with me in 2009 and gave me my first HDB exclusive, my friends and relatives who gave me my first deal as a seller's agent, I think I was paid 3% for my first deal. And I had a lot of memories transacting HDB. My mentors, if you remember, I had to fill 7 stacks of HDB option to purchase before I got it right the first time. Lots of beautiful memories, but it all started out in this big. So what I want to share with you is that during periods of staying at home when you have to manage the kids, anything is possible if you put your mind to it. And if you need to get some breathing space, that was how I did. Then what I did was to connect with the outside world. And I think today we are very privileged. We have video conferencing technology that is even more advanced than in 2009 when I was here. Because in 2009, I was using a BlackBerry. And I'm constantly on international calls in my previous career. Or I actually trying my best to speak nicer, not so rude, sounds more connecting over the phone. So I guess that built me to where I am today, and that I am somebody who don't even like this camera pointing at my face for many years. So I think what you don't like, you should try it, okay? What you don't like, go ahead and do it. And do it until you get it right. And do it until you get success from using that methodology. So for those of you colleagues who are following me in Landmark, in Treasure, and we are working together, let's share you together. Let's break our boundaries and glass ceilings that we have imposed on myself and yourself. Perhaps you need my help to break your glass ceiling. Let me know. We'll connect together. So have a good day. See you.